Hmm. So it's my first time doing this. Mm-mm. Hey. Hey, Tracker's Coach. Again, this is my first time live streaming, so y'all just bear with me. I thank you for being here. Um, Sorry about the lighting. It's not that great. We are remodeling and stuff and putting some new light fixtures in. Um, oh gosh, I don't even know where to start. So obviously, this morning, um, probably I got the emails archived. He sent me some email, an email link to the video that he's got up on his page, and I did send him an email back, basically paraphrase what I said because you'll hear my dog in the background. um, I asked him what his problem was. That I can't remember everything I wrote, but it was I didn't cuss in it. So I asked him what his problem was. I said he's talked about me breaking a promise about keeping his stuff private because I did tell him I would keep it private, but things were good. But he said, my response, I said, um, you want to talk about broken promises? Well, what about the vows you took on your wedding day to your wife? You know, coming after me for broken promises. Essentially, the rest of my response told him that I don't watch his videos anymore. I don't pay attention to his channel anymore because I lose brain cells when I do. Um, but at the first email that he sent me, I didn't watch it. So I told him, I said I wouldn't watch anything he sends me. He then sends me 3 more emails with that same link to that same video. And and some of the emails were, the best way I can describe some of them, what he said in the emails was pretty much diabolical, sinister, if you will. He knows what I'm going to do in the morning. I'm not going to say too much about what's going on. I'm not going to say what's in those emails specifically because he's aware of what's going to happen in the morning. Um, because I went direct, because all this was unfolding as it was my last hour of working, and I let them know, when I started seeing the emails and some of the stuff he wrote in the emails this morning, and I was like, it's time to go to the police department about this. So he knows what I'm going to be doing, and I was told I may have to go to Iredell County, and if I have to, I will. And yeah, depending on do not disturb. Um, he's in the chat. Again, this is my first time doing this. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of his either. not at all, no. Everything that I have said, everything that the other 2 truck drivers that were helping me, everything they've said, everything I told them has been the truth. There's nothing. RVT really has nothing on me yet because that's one thing that Nez would ask me. Does he have anything on you? I said no, and he don't, because when you have to resort to name calling and attacks and stuff like that, and I've seen him do it to other people, and I knew what was going to happen if I had come out about this. I knew it was going to happen, and I'm strong enough to handle it. Sometimes a few moments this morning when these emails started coming in, I didn't think I was strong enough. And the fighter in me is like, yeah, you're strong enough. You can do this. So I went to a local police department as soon as I got from work. But yeah, it's beyond ridiculous. But everything else is the truth. There's not any much more to be revealed about it because everything's pretty much been revealed about it. he has accused me in an email of sending him explicit photos, which I did not do. And the email came at the end of January. And the last time I had any contact with him through any cell phone or text messaging, I believe it was in November, and I have cell phone records to prove that he's lying about me sending him explicit photos. So it's just ridiculous. You know, the video he did this morning was very sinister. It's just, and I told him this in my response to him. You know, I said, I'm trying to think here. I have hypothyroidism, and I'll lose my train of thought. Sorry. Asked him what phone number was I supposed to send it to, because I didn't send those pictures to him. I didn't say anything explicit to him at all, ever. Never gave me any indication that anything was going to happen. And he has taken everything I've ever said, twisted, and turned it to accommodate his narrative. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. What is so sad is that I did say this in the email, is that you're at the age that you are, and I've had more intelligent conversations with a 2-year-old. It's okay. Rosie, she's my dog. She's behind me. Again, I'm kind of new to this live feed, live stream kind of thing. That's why I do all my stuff kind of pre-recorded. I'm kind of new to trying to figure this out and stuff. I do apologize for the pausing and stuff. Again, that's hypothyroidism. I'll lose my train of thought. It's called brain fog and stuff. But everything else said about that whole particular situation is the truth. There's nothing that else really could be said about it, because everything that's been said has been said. I mean, again, he has nothing on me, except all he can do is resort to name calling and such like that, and call me racist. When the truth of the matter is, anybody who knows me knows that I'm not racist. I have Hispanic neighbors, and there was another Hispanic family that lived there before they did, and our sons grew up together. So it was where our sons can learn from their culture, and they can learn from us. And I love them, and I still see the family, because they work where I work and everything. But we can. I've always loved and appreciated people from all walks of life, from all backgrounds, from all cultures. When we may not agree, sometimes on some things like politics or something, we could still learn so much from each other's culture. So there's not a hateful bone in my body. I need to get that out there right now. I'm not racist. I've always welcomed everybody and anybody from all walks of life. But this is what RVT does, and we all know that. You buck up against him and he attacks, because that's all he knows how to do. But those were some of the most sinister emails I have received from him, and I would go into the magistrate's office knowing he does know I'm doing this. Because when I started calling him out back in these emails and such, he started throwing out cease and desist stuff. I have never received an official cease and desist letter from him, and not an official one. It's just little notifications and emails, cease and desist. And where was the original official one at? I don't know. So, so there's really nothing else to add besides what has happened this morning. When he did that last cease and desist, I think about a week and a half ago, I didn't contact him. I had no need to. My friends were speaking for me. When they found out there was an email about me allegedly sending him explicit photos, and my friend spoke for me in my own email. And, and he started that cease and desist and the email notifications again. And then this morning he did what he did with the video and sent me these emails, like 5 emails back to back with that same link to the same video. Uh, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I got a little weak, started crying a little bit in there, and then I'm getting stronger again. I was raised to stand up for what I believe in, to stand up and fight, and I can stand up and fight this. I'm strong enough to. I didn't think I was a few minutes ago. Sorry. No, he does not have explicit photos of me. I'm trying to read these. I'm sorry. Yeah, he does not. And I can tell you exactly the photos I sent to him from our communications. Our communications was good. The first photo I sent was actually when we were Nesbitt was talking about this in that video, was an Instagram message, and where he had sent me a message. Instagram got your pictures all over Instagram. So he sent me a message when things were good. He said, "Please send me a picture." I kind of brushed it off because my thought is you're married and there's pictures on Instagram. If you want a picture, take a picture. Please send me a picture. And like, please make me happy today. Make my day today and send me a picture. So I basically took a picture, did like a headshot thing. It was like a light and shadows where you'd have to turn the photo to get the full effect. Kind of like what it is now with this bad lighting, but actually more darker than this. So that's what I sent him. Even he made the comment, "Well, I can't hardly see your face." It was not. I didn't send him any body shots or anything like that. I think I sent him 2 more headshots from pictures that were taken years prior, and that's where that phrase "jawline of warrior princess" came in. The next photo I sent him was I sent him a photo. I wrote a song called "Unicorns and Rainbows," and I sent a picture of the girl that the song was about, and then the girl and her mom's colleagues. There's 2 pictures I sent him that. Yeah, true, absolutely. But he so I sent him those pictures talking about that song, and the next picture I sent him, and this was November the 17th. This was when these explicit emails came in from him. November the 17th. Yeah. November the 17th, I sent him a picture of a tractor trailer. The trailer had, of course, the trailer was white and it had a red beer graphic on it. And, and that's the only thing I wrote in that email prior to me receiving those 2 explicit emails were, "Hey, this is the tractor trailer I was talking about." No, nobody else has pictures. Nothing. No. This is the tractor trailer I was talking about. This is the kind of day I'm having. Yeah, I figured that. I don't follow his channel that much, so I really don't know what's going on except what he did this morning. And then I wrote this, my grandson was born that evening, so I sent him a picture of my grandson, and that between the picture of the tractor trailer and sending him the picture of my grandson, that's where those 2 explicit emails came in. So those are the only pictures I've ever sent him, and nobody else has any explicit photos of me out there that was, there's no explicit photos of me out there, period. So there's no way he could have any pictures of me, and, him alleging that I sent him. If you know him, you know that he's got 2 phone numbers. The last time I contacted him was through the non-North Carolina number that starts with a 2. And I deleted that number out of my contacts in November. So, yeah. So that's the only pictures I've ever sent him because he's married. So, yeah, I'm not racist. Never have been. I welcome all people, from all walks of life, from all backgrounds. People are entitled to believe what they... Oh, goodness. I don't know. I mean, my thing is, I kept reiterating when the emails started getting kind of provocative and it got really explicit that you need to focus on your wife, because what goes on between you and your wife is their business. It's not mine. It's because he would share a lot of that. I honestly, I did overshare stuff with him about things that happened in my past. But the things that he should overshare were things that were current in his life at that time between him and his wife. And that's way too much information. I didn't really need to know. And I kept telling him he needed to focus on his wife and his marriage. I'm sure she probably knows. The emails. I'm not going to put the emails up there. They were along with the video this morning, and he and this is after he sent me cease and desist notifications via email. He sent that video a link to me this morning with an email, and I told him I wouldn't watch it. I responded to him, and then he sent me three more emails to that same link, that same video. So there's some things in those emails that are because I went to the police department this morning. So he knows what I'm doing because he was notified I was going to do this, and they told me I may have to go to Iredale, and that's no big deal. I'll go to Iredale if I have to. Again, I apologize for the lighting and stuff. We are getting ready to put some, we're remodeling. That's why a lot of extra stuff's in my room here. We're gonna put some new light fixtures up, and this is my first live stream thing. I'm probably just go ahead and cut it right now because this is my first time. I'm not gonna disclose that. Yeah, I'm not gonna disclose that. Well, I'm not, right now it's between me and law enforcement and obviously the magistrate in the morning. So I can't discuss that right now. I'm really just saying that everything I have said about him is true. Everything that's been out there is true. But I've got to address this video situation and the fact that he didn't send me some emails. And this is like a week and a half, I guess you'd say, after he's cease and desist, and then he starts up this stuff again. Because after that last cease and desist notification last week, I'm like, okay, let's just let it go. Let's let it go. I'm done. That was my keyboard. And, he's the one that started it this morning. I didn't initiate contact with him. He did that video and he sent me some emails. So we're not going to detail what he wrote in his emails because that's for the law enforcement and magistrate to deal with. If they can do anything, they may not be able to do anything with what I got. But I got those emails archived. I mean, it's up to people if they want to believe or not, but I know the communications I have with him, and I've been honest about it from the beginning. And he's just not who he says he is. And I'm not the only woman who knows that. There's plenty of women out there who know this. But I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye for now. And maybe I might do another. Yeah, it definitely was him. It was definitely him. If you knew how he communicates in his emails, there's no way getting around it. I just hope somebody can do something. I don't know if they can, but I will be going to the magistrate's office in the morning. He's aware I'm doing this. But I'll go ahead and sign off here. I hope everybody has a good night, and I'll probably post some more videos later. All right, y'all have a good night.